Finish off a perfect regular season, 17-0.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Rams,
they suffered just their 4th loss all year to bring the final mark to 13-4 overall.
And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
today. From the Superdome in New Orleans, it's the NFC.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and try to connect all the way back to the right.
Being chased out left.
Downfield, and he's got Olave. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
75 yards.
And the Saints are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. On the previous drive, he hooked up with Chris Olave for the touchdown. And now they'll try to do something like that again here. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the press. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around, actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. In motion comes the tight end left. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the...
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll drop to throw. Steps away. Evades him at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a 1st down.
They'll set up to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, he shifts past him. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. He'll drop to throw. Out to his left.
He completes it to Olave.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
Eluding the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Forced out to his left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Khalil Shakir
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half end.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Rolling to his right. Able to locate his running back, open downfield. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
51 yards.
and the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. In motion goes the tight end. Rolling to his left.
He lets it go deep for Olave. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Steps away to his left. Shifts past him at the 45. Nifty move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Being chased out left. A nice little... And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Saints have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it kept...
And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Steps away.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
And he's got room. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints are moving closer to a date now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth-quarter lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Gibbs is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. He lets it go deep for Olave.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave
saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Saints continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them.
Now the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but
Flush to his right.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On the move to his left.
He lets it go deep for Olave. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The Saints coming out now to take the field.
They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this fourth quarter.
Out to his left. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing